So the game balance has been given back here a bit. But on the other hand, Black Orcs and Disciple of Cain are still the class that I'm gonna whine over and over again because they're just pretty much unkillable. Black Orcs and their toughest skill is just a joke, and Disciple of Cain, I won't even mention what I don't like about them because I would start whining here. That's not the point of this video, is it? Now, as you see, the scenario is pretty straightforward because you are RVRing most of the time. We are not taking the BOs because you're not able to take the BO if there are players around. So that's how it is. And as you see, I died here and I died at the same time as Ikarain, so we, the two Grim Gathering members, are going to go for maybe some teamwork. Unfortunately, as you should already know also, during the videos I am not able to be on the Ventrilo because of the headphones I am using. And so it's pretty hard to do some real teamwork not on being on Ventrilo. That's why Order was winning lately in RVR, because our leaders from KDS and DACE and RK Guild were being on Ventrilo. That's why we had such a good cooperation, we had such a good teamwork, and that's why we were able to perform so well. Now, about teamwork and taking keeps and stuff, in 1.2 patch, at the beginning it was a nightmare because we were spending like 2 or 3 days in Reichland doing all the time open RVR without taking many keeps, so it was kind of boring. But finally, like 2 days ago I think, or 3 days ago, we managed to siege Invisible City again. First Invisible, I mean any city siege in 1.2 patch. Fairly cool, but in my opinion Mythic failed to give city sieges balance, because they nerfed the city sieges for 2 hours, 2 hours, so that you can only be there for 2 hours, and they have changed the public quest there, that instead you used to have there 4 champions. In the second part of the public quest you have to have 4 champions and 1 hero. Now it's 4 heroes and 1 lord, therefore making the public quest very, very difficult. And my party and the CTC that took place just lately was playing without any defense. We were just playing as Order. We were farming there for the invader sets. I didn't get anything, of course. But what I wanted to say was that if there would be any defense, we would not be able to finish the public quest, and therefore Mythic has to do something with the city sieges. Okay, back to the topic of the Twisting Tower. As you see, most of the action is going at the loft. The atrium is usually controlled by destruction. Not now, but that's how it usually is. And yeah, really there's not much more to tell you about the scenario itself. As I said, there are some funny animations going on once you lock both BOs, but we did not manage to lock both BOs, so you're not gonna see it. I'm sorry for that, but it's for me it only happened once, and I was playing my tier 1 Rune Priest, and I managed to play as a skeleton for a while, which was fairly funny, but I didn't get the graphics here. And if you want to know more about me and what I'm doing, you really should visit my blog at mentorwordpress.com. You should now be able to see the address on your screens, and there you will find some pictures, some screenshots, some information, and some of my random thoughts. So I guess it should be kind of interesting. And now here, what we've been trying to do, at least I was trying to do, I was trying to knock back the Black Orc out of the balcony, so that we would decrease the number of targets. But you see, he was being very lucky, either resisting or flying. I was knocking him back badly. I mean, not in the way I wanted to knock him back. I'm basically knocking tanks back is pretty hard because they tend to resist, and yeah, they tend to resist. That's what it is. Only. So as you see, we're trying to take this Black Orc down, kind of many of us, but we just cannot. Black Orcs are so strong, so overpowered with their toughest skill, with their amount of armor and so on and so on, so that they actually are almost immortal. And as you see, I'm spawning Grumbling Plating all over, so that we get minimum damage inside our party. And you see, as a party and as a scenario party, we're doing very well. But Destruction is somehow managing to get more points than we are, unfortunately. Well, there's not much more than I can tell you. As you see, the scenario is only about fighting here, so it's pretty much same as open RVR in close quarters. So it's only about getting as much renown as possible. That's what scenarios are for, of course, and getting victory points. But I didn't know if the Twisting Tower counted for victory points in Empire lands. I don't think so. But it's really fun addition, you know, those unique scenarios once in a while make the game interesting, and they give some versatility. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but they introduce something new to the game. The game gets very monotonous at times, as all MMOs, I guess, but you really have to have this kind of event, live events, and new features of the game that are going to make it very special. And right now people are very excited about Slayer class. I am also excited because I'll be able to show it to you. And as you see, I managed to knock back the Disciple of Cain, which is always fun, knocking back people out of the map. Anyway, Slayers, I'm going to introduce the Slayer video in a similar way that I did Night of Blazing Sun. I'm going to do very basic PvE, introduce the class, tell you about its abilities, then go for a scenario, try to do another scenario this time, not like in the Night of Blazing Sun video, and hopefully you will like it. So that's the next video. And about this video, it's slowly approaching its end. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some valuable information. If not, it's always some kind of a souvenir from the live event. I'm trying to record all the important events on the server from the time I started. I only didn't manage to record the first event, the Witching Night event, because I only started playing the game on the last day of the event. I didn't really know much of the game, about the game, so I didn't get the video. Okay, here's the end of the scenario. As you see, I did fairly good for a tank because I'm a pure tank. As I said, my damaging abilities are not very strong, so that's why medium damage. Ashen and Ikarain did very well as far as their damage go. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to visit the blog, subscribe and rate my video, and stay tuned for Slayer video. See you guys.